Welcome back to the Ink and Imagination podcast. Today we'll dive into the article, 5 Lessons from Atlas Shrugged, When Responsibility and Freedom Are Two Sides of the Same Coin. On a winter evening, as the cold wind seeped through the cracks in the window, a faint mist blanketed the city. Sitting by my cup of coffee, the soft glow of a yellow lamp fell upon the final pages of Atlas Shrugged, a monumental work by Ayn Rand, both in size and significance. It felt as though something profound had been awakened within my soul. This novel is not merely a story. It is a proud manifesto of freedom, responsibility, and the value of the individual in a world sinking into the shadows of compromise. The beginning of great reflections. When Ayn Rand asked, "Who is John Galt?" I found myself wondering, what world is she referring to? Does such a world exist? And if it does, who bears its weight? Upon closing the book, I realized the answer was not a specific character, but lies within each of us. Those who shoulder the responsibility of protecting our values and ideals, no matter the storms we face. Much like the times I've walked the grand avenues of downtown Chicago, where skyscrapers stretch proudly into the cold sky, I don't just see concrete and steel. I see dreams and relentless efforts that turn the impossible into reality. Atlas Shrugged taught me that no freedom can exist without responsibility, and no creation can endure without being guarded by steadfast determination. Here are 5 key lessons I've drawn from this timeless work, lessons that echo beyond the pages and resonate deeply in life itself. 1. Freedom is not free. It is a privilege that comes with responsibility. John Galt, the central symbol of Atlas Shrugged, is no ordinary character. He doesn't simply withdraw from society to seek freedom, but embodies the responsibility for the lofty ideals he pursues. He is willing to stand against the entire world, refusing to compromise his core values. Galt taught me an essential truth. Freedom is not a gift bestowed by anyone. It is the result of courage, determination, and the ability to take responsibility for one's own life. In modern society, this notion seems increasingly forgotten. We often view freedom as an inherent right, but shy away from the responsibilities that come with it. In Rand's world, freedom cannot exist without the sacrifice and bravery needed to defend what you believe in. I've asked myself, in my own life, have I truly lived responsibly for the freedom I desire? Or have I occasionally avoided responsibility with familiar excuses? Productivity is the sole measure of value. Dagny Taggart, the novel's female protagonist, is a symbol of resilience and intellect. As the head of Taggart Transcontinental Railroad, Dagny works not just to sustain a company, but to uphold an entire foundation where productivity is the highest value. She cares little for praise or recognition from society. What matters to Dagny is that every train runs on time and every railway is built to perfection. She lives for her work, and that work is her life's purpose. Dagny reminds me that the true value of a person lies not in titles or fame, but in what they create. In an era where superficiality and extravagance seem to overshadow genuine worth, Dagny's lesson serves as a profound wake-up call. 3. The vanity of fame and wealth. James Taggart, Dagny's brother, stands in stark contrast to her. While Dagny works tirelessly, James relies on political maneuvers to maintain power. He embodies vanity, the desire for fame without effort, demanding results without paying the price. James's story is a warning about the dangers of pursuing superficial glories while forgetting true values. Ayn Rand does not shy away from exposing the hypocrisy and emptiness of those who rely on fame and inherited wealth. She reminds us that wealth holds meaning only when it is the result of honest labor, and fame is worthwhile only when it reflects genuine talent and effort. 4. Never sell your soul to the crowd. Ellis Wyatt, one of the most unforgettable characters in the book, left a deep impression on me. As an oil magnate, Wyatt is willing to burn his entire fortune rather than serve those who exploit without contributing. His actions, though controversial, symbolize loyalty to his principles. In life, we often face pressure from society, family, or even loved ones. But Atlas Shrugged reminds us, never lose your soul just to please others. Live by the values you believe in, even if it means standing alone. 5. Individualism. Living for yourself is not selfish. If there's one overarching idea in Atlas Shrugged, it is the celebration of individualism. Ayn Rand argues that living for oneself is not selfish, but the only way for a person to truly contribute to society. John Galt and Dagny Taggart do not live for society's approval or to please anyone. They live to realize their values rooted in creativity, hard work, and determination. In a world where sacrifice and altruism are often seen as moral ideals, Rand challenges every convention with her bold perspective. She asserts that a person who does not respect themselves cannot truly respect others, and that sacrifice is not the foundation for societal progress. Final reflections. As I closed Atlas Shrugged, I felt an emptiness, not from loss, but from introspection. It was the emptiness of looking within and realizing there are still so many unanswered questions. Who would I be in Ayn Rand's world? A resolute John Galt, a courageous Dagny Taggart, or a vain and weak James Taggart? Perhaps the answer will remain unclear, but one thing is certain. The book has awakened within me a stronger desire to live, to work, to create, and to protect my soul against fleeting temptations. I stood up and gazed out the window. Outside, amidst the gray clouds, a light seemed to flicker. The light of people like John Galt and Dagny, who never abandoned their ideals. So farewell, Galt and Dagny. But I'm sure your journey continues, not just in the pages of a book, but in the hearts of those who dare to live true to themselves. The one who holds the world on their shoulders, that is me. Hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. What about you? Have you read this book yet? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below.